Listen to a different album every day, day 17. So prior to this, I'd probably only ever listened to about 10 albums all the way through. So what I've decided to do is sign up to a website that's going to give me a different album to listen to every single day, completely at random. And today's album was The Colour of Spring by Talk Talk. So Talk Talk are a sort of new romantic pop rock group from England, and they released The Colour of Spring in 1986. So singles from the album include Life's What You Make It, Living in Another World, Give It Up, and I Don't Believe in You. So I think this is probably my first ever experience with sort of new romantic type music. The album itself, it was quite slow paced. I'm going to be honest, it was a little bit boring for me at times. But at the same time, it did sort of have interesting elements to it. So I've obviously been for a while trapped in my little bubble of rap and hip hop music where there's not a lot of instruments used. The majority of the production is samples. So going through these albums, it's the sort of first experience I'm having of listening to actual musical instruments being played. Yeah, it was quite interesting for me sort of going through it and listening and noticing the different instruments that are being played in the songs. So like I started to notice things like there was church organs being played, the brass instruments obviously they're quite common. Harmonica as well, which is something I've started to take notice in when listening to these albums. And also I'm pretty sure in the last song there was a recorder being played. Now I don't think I've heard the recorder since we used to play it in primary school. I didn't think they were a serious instrument to be used in actual songs. But yeah, in general, there wasn't really much of a change in tempo, which is why I kind of felt it was a little bit boring at times. Yeah, my three favourite songs from the album were April 6th, Give It Up, and Time It's Time. To give it a rating out of 5, going off how much I enjoyed it and how likely I am to listen to it again, I'm going to have to be harsh and give it a 1.5. Didn't enjoy it that much. Like I said, I was getting a bit bored towards the end of it, and yeah, I can't really see myself listening to this one again, if I'm being honest. As much as sort of taking notice of the different instruments being played, it wasn't interesting enough for me to probably listen to it again. So again, if you're watching this and you've listened to The Colour of the Spring before, let me know what you think about it. If you're a fan of Talk Talk, let me know if there's any other albums or songs that I should give a listen to. And since it's sort of my first experience ever listening to a new romantic song, are there any other sort of popular new romantic bands that I should maybe give a listen to?